Welcome to United Report, your daily hub for all things Manchester United, from transfer news and match updates to exclusive stories. We've got you covered. If you're a true Red Devil, hit subscribe and join the United family. Glory, glory, Man United. Manchester United aren't done yet. After landing Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, the Red Devils have now opened talks with Chelsea striker Nicholas Jackson's agent. With Rasmus Højlund under pressure and Garnacho potentially heading the other way, could we see a blockbuster Premier League swap? Let's break it all down. Manchester United have reportedly held talks with Nicholas Jackson's agent to explore the possibility of a transfer for the Chelsea striker. United are trying to overhaul their squad in the summer transfer window and want to sign a striker for Ruben Amorim. United have already signed Matheus Cunha for £62.5 million from Wolves and are close to announcing the £70 million capture of Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford. Mbeumo underwent his medical on Sunday and should be signed in time to join United on their pre-season tour of the United States, but the club aren't done yet in the transfer window. They have tried to hijack Victor Gyökeres' move from Sporting Lisbon to Arsenal with a last-gasp bid. United have tabled an offer worth between 70 to 80 million, according to reports in Portugal. Amorim wants a centre-forward to provide competition for Rasmus Højlund, who managed just 10 goals in 52 games across all competitions last season. And United are scouring the market for opportunities, with BBC Sport reporting that a meeting has taken place with Jackson's agent, Ali Barrett. Jackson suddenly finds himself in a difficult position at Chelsea, who have signed Liam Delap and Joao Pedro this summer. Both made positive impressions during the Blues' successful Club World Cup campaign, and Jackson is considering his options. Recent reports have suggested that Chelsea are not particularly keen to sell the Senegal international. They have slapped a £100 million price tag on the 24-year-old, who was Enzo Maresca's primary centre-forward as they finished fourth and won the Conference League in 2024-25. In true Chelsea fashion, Jackson is under contract until June 2033. Having signed for £32 million from Villarreal in 2023, he has 30 goals and 12 assists in 81 matches for the club, but has often been viewed as inconsistent in front of goal, despite having a good connection with playmaker Cole Palmer. AC Milan and Aston Villa have also been linked with Jackson, and Football London reports that he would be sold if the right offer came along. That is partly because they have spent £85 million in total on Delap and Pedro, and partly because of their impact in the US. There is also the problem of Jackson's recent disciplinary record. He has been sent off twice in his last 5 games. United's interest in Jackson is interesting because Chelsea have been linked with a move for Alejandro Garnacho this summer. Garnacho is part of the so-called bomb squad at United, which also included Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia. Amorim has isolated the 5 players as they seek moves elsewhere, and Garnacho is the most valuable of the group. While Rashford is leaving for Barcelona on loan and Sancho is heading for Juventus, rumours surrounding Garnacho have grown quiet. The Argentina winger was originally linked with Napoli, but they were put off by United's £70 million asking price. However, Chelsea have just sold Noni Madueke for £52 million to Arsenal and are in the market for a winger, having opted not to sign Sancho following his loan spell. Marcus Rashford is edging closer to completing his dream move to Barcelona, and even Gary Lineker is here for it. The Manchester United forward, cast out by Ruben Amorim and left training with the bomb squad, has finally found a lifeline. A full season loan deal is nearly complete, with Barca set to pay all of Rashford's £325,000 a week wages and possibly sign him permanently next summer. From Carrington exile to Camp Nou lights, is Rashford about to rewrite his legacy in La Liga? Gary Lineker appears to approve of Marcus Rashford following in his footsteps at Barcelona. After weeks of doubt, Rashford is edging closer to sealing his dream move to Barca and out of Manchester United in the summer transfer window. Rashford made it clear that he is keen to join Barcelona ever since concluding a loan spell at Aston Villa. He rejected a mega money move to Saudi Arabia and has been waiting patiently for Barca and United to come to terms over a move. The striker has been put in the bomb squad at United by Ruben Amorim, who has made it clear he doesn't have a future at the club. Forced to train alongside fellow unwanted stars, Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia, he has placed his future in the hands of others. United had wanted to sell him permanently for around 40 million, but they have now settled on a loan deal with Barca. The Catalan giants will take him on loan for the 2025-26 season, paying the entirety of his £325,000 a week wages before having the chance to sign him permanently if it goes well. That has excited Lineker, who has changed his Instagram photo to an image of the two players wearing the number 10 shirts for England while standing in front of number 10 Downing Street. Lineker is currently the only Englishman to have played for Barcelona since World War II, having led the line for the club between 1986 and 1989. He scored 51 goals in 138 games for Barca, helping them win the Copa del Rey, and will have an eye on how Rashford gets on in Hansi Flick's side. Rashford is expected to play off the left of Barcelona's 4-3-3 formation, although he can also provide backup for veteran centre-forward Robert Lewandowski. Barca had tried to sign Nico Williams from Athletic Club, but the move fell through. They also showed an interest in Liverpool winger Luis Diaz, but were put off by the Reds' transfer stance. I don't want to speak about players which are not in my team, but of course Luis Diaz and Marcus Rashford are fantastic players, Flick said earlier in the summer. I like them, and we'll see what happens. Before returning to Carrington, Rashford had been working on his fitness by himself and issued a clear plea to Barca. While on holiday in Marbella, he was asked by Spanish YouTube channel Xbaya whether he wants to play with Barca wonderkid Lamine Yamal in the future. Yeah, sure, everybody in the world wants to play with the best, the forward replied, so hopefully we'll see. He got 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 appearances for Villa before an injury cut short his stay in Birmingham. Jadon Sancho's turbulent time at Manchester United is finally coming to an end. After being banished by Ruben Amorim and cast into the bomb squad alongside Rashford and Antony, Sancho is now just days away from securing a £25 million move to Juventus. With Chelsea and Fenerbahce backing out earlier, the Italian giants have swooped in with a 4-year deal, and the winger has agreed to take a huge pay cut just to make the move happen. Is this the fresh start Sancho needs? Manchester United are close to wrapping up negotiations with Juventus over the sale of Jadon Sancho. United are desperate to sell Sancho, who has been kicked out of first-team training by Ruben Amorim, and are about to get their wish. Amorim has banned Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia from attending the training ground at the same time as the first team. They are currently forced to arrive after 5 p.m. when everyone else has already gone home in order to keep fit. The bomb squad approach has proven contentious at United, but it is about to bear fruit with Sancho. With a transfer to Juventus a matter of days away, the winger had appeared set to join Chelsea at the end of the season after spending the campaign on loan with the Blues. However, Chelsea turned down the opportunity to sign him permanently, deciding they would rather stump up a $5 million fee than pay $25 million for his services. Sancho then agreed personal terms with Fenerbahce over a transfer, only for that move to collapse. Thankfully for United, Juve have stepped into the breach, and Italian outlet Sport Mediaset report that there is now a full agreement with Sancho over a 4-year contract worth 6 mothers, $5.2 million per year. The Italian giants are close to agreeing terms with United too. Juve initially offered 15 £17 million, but are now ready to meet United's asking price of £25 million, £21.6 million, a figure which includes easily achievable add-ons and severance pay for Sancho, who is halving his salary to move to Turin. Sancho is currently paid around £300,000 per week by United, where he is under contract until June 2026. Fenerbahce had been willing to pay him $10 million out of $8.5 million per year, but that move to Jose Mourinho's side fell apart.